Before you start, just don't act like a victim, okay?
Nope.
Apparently, we act like victims, professional victims.
We do,
on this show.
huh?
Yeah, I don't want to seem like a professional.
See, yes, sir. You know what it is. You know it's the biz. Cut, nigga. It's the All Points Podcast, and we are some dudes that are sitting on the couch. This is Jonathan the Great.
Midwest.
A2.
This is Kyle.
Tim the Chat Man.
And we are back after a few days and whatnot. Did we already talk about Thanksgiving and shit?
No, we didn't.
No.
Okay, how was everybody's Thanksgiving?
Well, I had to see your ass. So it was
Sensational.
terrible.
Sensational?
Yeah.
Did you have gourmet bird flown in
Am I
from
gonna
the...
be gourmet?
Probably.
No, I mean, no, my
gourmet
family came in
bird.
town and
Grass-fed
whenever
turkey.
my aunts and like all my dad's side of the family, like everybody it was.
Well, I thought you was putting on the Ritz.
I did. I put it on at my house, and then later on after the halftime of the Cowboys game, we all went over to my aunt's, and it was
Dang.
like 100 deep over there.
Should've went back to your place. Like, nah, y'all good. It's
I mean, I
packed
did
butts
at the
good in here.
end.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
My nephew's like way taller than me. Last time I seen him,
Did you
I was
punch him
taller
in
than
his chest?
This nigga's like 6'6". I'm like,
Should have punched him in his chest.
Yeah. Should
Let him know.
You got to treat him like that character on Bad Boys.
Let his shoulder blades touch.
Hit him with the Mike Lowry.
You better check your extended warranty on your knee BLs, player.
You said extended warranty? Nah.
All right. Well, that's cool. We I forgot what we did. We were at
This
our
one I
mom's.
went
It
to
was
Mama's.
cool. It was
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, we did an efficient Thanksgiving. We
Yeah.
got in, we ate our food, left.
We got the fuck up out of here.
I feel like that's reasonable because now everybody's older. They just want to eat, chill, and relax. Like,
I mean,
social gathering for too long, you know.
it'd have been better if Whitney had brought Mario Kart so I could have smacked him. But that's what it is.
Tradition.
Nah, because you win and then you quit. You don't like defend your
Oh,
title.
no.
You don't
Never
defend
I
does.
your
always
title.
do.
Never
You
does.
got the wrong Krigler.
I don't play, so you definitely ain't me. What about y'all?
I don't want to see another leftover for the rest of this month. I don't want to see nothing that was on that Thanksgiving plate on that Christmas plate. I'm sick of it, Jonathan. I'm sick of it.
I have a problem with that, but I'll get to that after.
It's too much. Too much dressing. I made too much dressing.
That's not possible.
No, it's too much. I can't have all them carbs like that. The kids wouldn't eat any. It was just on me and the mama.
It's pretty gross.
I hate when people say that, and I'm gonna give a brief take so we can move on. Don't drag this shit out. But I hate when people post that, like, oh, I don't want to see leftovers again. Like all year, everybody's always hyping up Thanksgiving and what the plate they're gonna get. But now that you got the food, now you don't want the food. You's too busy for the smoke, or you wanted the smoke, now you're too busy for the smoke.
Yeah.
It's like
I had plenty of smoke.
it's like hardy. It like sticks to you.
You follow through.
Yeah.
It's like what?
I said it's like hardy. It sticks to you. So like you craving that food all year, but once you get it, like
It's like my
too much.
ex-girlfriends.
Yeah, too much
Yeah.
of it. You don't want it anymore. It's like just the right amount.
Once they're gone, I'm like, oh, I miss them. Once they're here, I'm like, bitch.
Have you ever wanted something so bad and then you get it and it's so good to you?
Right.
Kick it out.
You ever just been so worked up that, once you finally come, you just don't give a damn if she comes afterwards because
All
you
the
got what you
time.
wanted? That's
I didn't-
Thanksgiving leftovers.
I didn't know that was possible. She can go?
You just compared everybody's Thanksgiving meals.
Women have feelings?
What about you, Clyde?
It was cool. I had the DJ in the afternoon, and I didn't really like that. But I got paid.
Nigga
It
got
was
some chitlins.
It was pretty ghetto.
Got paid in chilling. Got chilling circuit.
You'd have took it.
Did I talk about that or something, or did you just? How did you
I'll
know?
be following you, Kyle.
Oh, that's right. I did talk about that. No, I did get chitlins that night.
Nasty.
I didn't get paid in chitlins,
Nasty
but
nigga.
it was my
You don't
first
eat booty,
time.
but you eat chilling. like,
You'll eat the inside, not the outside.
He's like, no air gets on those. I don't want that.
It was my first time eating chitlins that wasn't made for my family, so but it was actually pretty good.
Gonna be okay.
And I definitely was eating it at like 1 in the morning.
I'm calling cap on it. Was actually pretty good.
No, it was delicious.
It's a fact checker over there.
It was delicious. I didn't like how the juices were dripping all in my car, but
Come on.
Dang,
What was it?
you got chitlin juice in the car, man?
yeah, I cleaned it up though. I
You
cleaned
like
it
brush
up,
your
though.
teeth after you consume that, or you just go the rest of the day with chilling, bro?
Kiera told me to brush my teeth teeth after the fact. So yeah,
But like, what if you burp like later on in the day?
It's like a mouth fart.
it was at night. It was at
With
night.
onions
but
up in it too.
Oh, that's all bad.
It was definitely good. I wish I could have got more food, but I had to work right after. So
Right.
I don't advise that. I don't know how DJs brag about that. Oh yeah, we're throwing a party, Thanksgiving after party. And I'm just like, that's not
all good.
like spend time with your family. And like I got paid, but it's like at what cost,
Man, some
So-
people just they see their families all day, so then they want to get away from them.
We try to tell you that.
I heard that basically like nights, like Thanksgiving night is one of the best nights for clubs. Mm-hmm. Because it's just like they spent all day with the family.
Yeah.
They're like, get me the fuck out of here. I'm trying to shake my ass.
We lived it.
I mean,
I mean,
I did.
Whatever.
I did.
Yeah.
Bathroom clubs on a Thanksgiving night?
Yeah.
You ever had to go and take that Rock Island dump? Me neither. Go somewhere else.
Ain't never.
Just smell like hot throw up in
Yeah.
the bathroom.
You are a fucking a diabolical
Savage.
person if you take a shit in the club while you're there. Like,
But
there's
you know
no
they do.
reason. Yeah, there's
Smell like
no
hot
reason to do
diarrhea
that.
and vomit.
Like, oh man, I'm so full. Like, I drank too much. Let me go take a shit. Like, all right.
So I can enjoy the rest.
Yeah.
Like, no, I'm going home, man.
Going-
That's it.
Yeah, exactly.
You a nasty motherfucker to be sitting on a club bathroom,
Yeah.
man. It's like that thing ain't never clean. It
Yeah.
was installed dirty.
They probably got their drink in their hand. While he's sitting on
dude,
the
It's sitting on the toilet paper dispenser.
Dudes will go into them stalls and try to mark their territory. Like, why the fuck would you ever sit on one of them?
And then come out and just start two-stepping with somebody. Like, nigga, what?
Like you ain't just whipped up a fresh batch of chitlins.
The club, the only place where I can go to the bathroom, go take a piss at the urinal, hear somebody take a nasty ass shit, and then they walk out of the stall and it's a woman.
Oh, God.
Yo.
See, the real method to it, okay? Is that you don't go in there. You go to a quick trip down the street.
Right? That's better.
That's just as bad. You got to deal with homeless people.
Hey, but they at least clean their bathrooms.
You got to deal with niggas who can't get in the club.
I like it. I like it. Kyle's usually trying to take that approach. They're unhoused. Nah, man. They're homeless.
No,
dirty.
downtown homeless is a different level of homeless.
different
It's
classifications.
different classifications.
Downtown
It's
6th Street.
like different genuses.
Exactly.
Downtown 6th Street was built different. They was just taking shits in the alleyway.
Oh,
Man.
y'all niggas was homeless.
Man.
Yep.
Never in my life
I know, right?
have I seen a live.
Thoughts and prayers to the homeless.
Yep.
I know it's cold out there.
Fuck.
Definitely cold out there.
It's gross.
But you know what can warm you up?
What's that?
Warm you up if you're homeless? A good old jar of W Energy. Don't forget to use our promo code AllPoints and save 10% at w.gg on some energy drink. It's like jitterless free energy.
And, don't quote us on this, but W is supposed to regulate your body temperature in any condition.
I don't know that's been proven, but sure.
Act fast, and for the very late Cyber Monday deal, you can also get a gallon of Dickens cider along with it.
I'm not promoting that either. But yeah, W Energy, w.gg.
Make sure you use the promo code All Points.
Y'all
All
done have
points.
a cup of that over the holidays?
Nah, man. I'm trying to cut back on energy drinks, honestly.
No, the Dick and cider.
Oh.
Man, I was supposed to have some. Didn't happen.
Wait, what?
What?
Was you supposed to have some or you supposed to pour a glass of it?
Well, what's the difference?
Y'all on the eggnog now.
Yeah, you goddamn right. Anyways, whatever. So everybody had a good or decent Thanksgiving. That's good. Hope all our listeners, all three of you, had a great time too. Yeah, man. So what's going on with everybody leading up to things? Anything?
I hope y'all turkey was dry for the listeners.
Nope.
You said
Nah,
leading up to
damn.
what?
In life, what's going on?
Man, I'm feeling pretty long, plump, and ready to dump if you ask me.
Just don't do it in a bar or in a club.
Do it wherever I want to.
All right. Well, you
I
was
wouldn't go in there. That toilet
diabolical,
leaking.
I don't know. I got a little birdie told me to make some investments before Trump goes into office. So I'm about
Yep.
to do that. I'm about
Invest
to
in
do that
Doge.
before the beginning of January.
Yeah.
I've been, putting money down on prize picks. I've been throwing money at the casino successfully. So,
I mean,
might as well throw my money in somewhere else.
Why don't you just play the lottery?
I do that too, but I took a break since the last big one.
Yeah, that's what I do too. When it gets to about like 500 or whatever, then I
Right.
start playing again. That's then.
So I started looking around. I got all these Powerball tickets, then I start adding them up. I'm like, damn, nigga, you could at least spent this on a stripper.
Anyway,
But yeah, just world news, just out of nowhere. I am proud of South Korea. You know, you did mention Trump, but then it started getting me thinking on the world.
I was gonna
Rightfully
wait
so.
to speak on that one.
You say you're
I
gonna
was
wait?
I was gonna wait to speak.
what's
What, the
going on with
pardon?
South Korea?
But you don't know about that?
Yeah, no, I'm proud of South Korea because they stuck together. You know, they came together. And, you know, some shit was going on and they wasn't about to stand on it and they stood on business and they got that motherfucker right up out of there.
I
Took
don't-
care of
what-
business.
so what
Boom,
happened?
Boom, boom, boom.
All right.
What exactly happened?
Well, Johnny Somali,
Yeah.
streamer, you know, from here, not from here
the US.
specifically, from the United States. He's been going all around the world, pretty much just trolling and doing a bunch of bullshit. And he's always gotten away with it scot-free, you know, mostly unscathed.
Yeah.
And he went to South Korea and he was up to his fuck shit again. And the good people of South Korea said, no.
They said, Anil.
They beat that nigga. Then they punched his friend out too. or
Yeah,
whatever
they did. This shit was
I
hilarious.
seen the headline, but I did not click on the video.
Shut up.
So he's a YouTuber that does pranks.
Somewhat. Yeah,
Not
sure.
even. Dude will, like, every time he gets pressed, he's always like, oh, I'm just a troll. I'm just a troll. You know, he's one of them. He's like a foozy.
But Korea was not having it.
Nope.
How many of these motherfuckers got to get knocked out and shot before they finally
All
stop
of them.
doing these videos?
Well, this
mean-
the world we live in, where you know that's how they make their income is entertainment.
No, it ain't worth it. You remember them niggas that was going around throwing the bag at people like it was a bomb
Yeah.
years ago, and it's like, bro, one of them did get shot because he did that, and I think he died. It's like, because you pretending to drop bombs on people. Stop.
Womp. Fucking womp. Who
Man,
cares?
Yeah.
All I know is if a nigga walk up to me asking about you want to take this iPod or the mystery box, always grab the mystery box.
Why?
Cause man,
Could be some don't.
hey, always take the mystery box.
I'm just
Got to
saying.
gamble in life. Alex.
Okay.
Always take the mystery box.
Somebody walks up to you with a box and they're like, hey, take this iPad or whatever, this box or whatever, and it's iPad in it. Open it up first, because there could be a dump in there too. Like,
You gonna open up the iPad?
You gonna take the box and they gonna be like, in the name of Allah, take off running.
Don't go wrong side of town. It's gonna be a box full of heroin needles.
Just don't stick your hand in it. Just look first before you stick your hand in it.
Hand first.
but yeah, man, I was proud of South Korea.
Yeah. Yeah, good on them, man. They've been
Standing on business.
They did.
they've been
They
standing
said, hold
on
up,
So they have a
wait a
little,
minute.
Get it how you live it. So what you're saying is they,
Thank you.
they got a little soul, is what you're
They
saying.
did. They did. Oh, yes.
So are you saying that when South Korea shows up to the basketball court, they're wearing jeans and Timberlands because they ain't playing?
Yes.
All right.
I mean, that'd be
Quit
an
after
interesting
quit.
sight to see, but yeah. You know, they definitely say nigga.
Oh, 100.
Oh, it's in their vocabulary.
Like Sega.
Oh, okay. My bad.
It does. Isn't it like stand for like thank you or something like that?
No, nigga means you.
Mm.
You
That
nigga.
means specifically you.
Oh,
Yeah, nigga.
No.
Nah, man. I mean, if we gon' go there with the South Korea shit, y'all know what just happened, right?
Yeah.
no, what just happened?
Man.
We don't be on South Korea news like you.
On South Korea news.
Like,
I saw
man.
the shit on not Al Jazeera, whatever, Reuters. But I woke up this morning. I was just getting ready, just scratching my nuts, and I go on to Twitter and I see South Korean president has declared martial law, and I'm like, what?
Mm.
So like this nigga, this nigga has like 25% approval. So he was like, I'm going out with a bang.
As he should.
So he was just like, nah, these freedoms, nah, taking them. So he just was like, I'm gonna do martial law, right?
Mhm.
And everybody in Seoul was like, fuck you. So they all
Wait,
was in
did
the
they say it like
streets. Oh, they did.
Or was it more like a
Fuck you.
That's more
They was like,
Japanese.
my bad?
yeah.
So his run is about to be over with.
Most likely.
You
I mean,
think-
like the last time, it's funny.
So
you
he
say the
passed
last time.
martial law, and this other guy does a pardon.
Yeah, I was gonna ask.
Yeah.
You think the president of South Korea is gonna pardon his son before he leaves?
Nah, I ain't gonna do that.
No.
But here's the funny part though. Is like the people, because like they was blocking their little parliament building. They were like, nah, y'all can't get in. We doing martial law. Y'all can't get in. We ain't doing none of this shit. They snuck in there. They snuck their asses in there and just like, no.
They January 6th them?
Nah. Like, well, the soldiers was trying to do that.
Damn.
Soldiers was like outside just knocking in doors. They fought these motherfuckers off with fire extinguishers.
Damn.
The funny thing was, what I kind of noticed about it, I don't think the soldiers really wanted to do any of that. Because, like, whenever they had, like, some old people, and then, like, whenever they would come at them, they would, like, put their hands up. Like, the soldiers would put their hands up. So I don't think they really agreed with their orders.
They probably didn't.
But they have to make it look like, oh, I'm following.
We tried.
Of course.
Yeah.
I shot, but it just jammed.
I can't wait to play this in like Call of Duty 7.
I know,
or
right?
something.
So yeah, that nigga's probably out.
Of course he is.
You know, the
like
Tangerine
like-
McNugget is watching them right now, like, let him cook.
Yeah. You know what? Hold on. I'm gonna take a quick detour because you talk about that nigga,
That's good.
and I wanted to just speak on something real quick.
Well, Alex, before you start, just don't act like a victim, okay?
Nope.
Apparently, we act like victims, professional victims
We do,
on this
huh?
show. And I don't want to see like a professional victim.
What's
fuck
crazy
that
about
shit.
that? What's crazy about that is that's exactly who I'm about to talk about. That bitch ass nigga, the Stewie fan on YouTube. You guys are professional victims, and I hope you move to Japan. Well, fuck you. I ain't going nowhere.
Hey, Stewie fan, what your wife look like?
I know, right?
That just proves that more than likely they didn't listen to the video. They just read the title.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
went off that because it seemed
Headline niggas.
anti-America or anti-Trump. So they gotta hold the flag and be the first on the front line.
Yeah.
It just goes to prove that my new naming conventions on these episodes is working.
I mean, the rump roast 6-7-21 because we can't leave without like putting his shit out there too. Both of them niggas can eat a fucking dick.
That's right.
Well,
Oh, wait.
Twice on a Tuesday.
But they gave us a view though.
Wait, let me look into the camera.
Oh, man.
You can eat a dick and you can eat a dick.
But they gave us a view.
Actually zooms in on the video.
I hope so.
Jonathan,
But
you
what?
don't know what goes on during my editing process.
Yes, I do.
I'll zoom in just for that. And I'm gonna zoom in real close to your face, just like
Good.
that.
Whatever.
Yeah.
They finally do something different with the video. Never mind. Let me leave it alone.
Exactly.
I could go all night.
I mean, why are people so mad over jokes?
I know, man. America does need us. Who else are the bitches gonna talk to?
I mean-
Obviously not him.
Right?
Man.
He got negative
Bro, it's
bitches.
2024. You still out here describing your whole personality off Family Guy? Fuck you.
I know, right? Like I made mine years ago. It was Crack Dog.
I can't talk. My name's been Joe Mama since 02, so
I know the kids added you on Minecraft. They're like, I think we added Kyle on Minecraft. I'm like, how do you know? It said Joe Mama. I'm like, yeah, that's him.
It's gotta be.
I'm not on Minecraft, so
like
I don't think that was me.
I was like, it got the watermelon, right? They was like, yeah, it's that cool.
On PlayStation,
Got
yeah,
him.
that is me then.
Have you somebody on Minecraft? Oh, yeah, I'm Kyle.
Well,
That's how you find Kyle. It's either like you follow the chicken crumbs or you follow the watermelons.
it's easy to identify.
Watermelon.
I mean, he ain't mad at it.
Easy to identify.
Yeah, man. But that's crazy. Just, little bits of entertainment. People always mad about it or whatever. But I'll tell you what I'm not mad about when
What's
it comes
that?
to wee bits of entertainment is my Apple show Silo is back and it's better than every show
What
that you
about?
guys
Give me
ever
a
watched.
synopsis.
You know what? I applaud you, Jonathan, for keeping Apple TV relevant. Because no one's watching that, but you probably
Really?
Oh, fuck Apple
I don't
TV.
know why.
You fucking
Apple
pay for
TV,
Apple
looks like it's
TV,
dropping
and then
some
they
fire
still want you to
movies.
pay for like series and
Wait, you got-
shows and movies.
I ain't doing all that.
That's
They give
Amazon
you-
Prime, buddy.
You pay for access to pay for shows.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
No,
See this?
no, he's explaining it wrong. But
Okay.
continue.
Well, and enlighten them, my brother,
no, I didn't
brother
know.
knowledge.
It sounds
it's
like
like-
everything
it's like-
on there isn't included.
It's like Amazon.
Yeah.
It's just they got their original content, and then if you want like movies and stuff, you can pay for it.
You know,
I don't.
But it's like if you want to watch a series or like, oh, you want to watch a series of all the seasons, it's like, why do I got to pay for this? Like, it should just come with the access.
I think the second half of the 2020s, when it comes to entertainment, there needs to be like a symbol for us. Like, I don't know. I think we've all been like whittled down to the bone, like you can see the skulls and, it's made us very cross. You know, I think that we need to raise the flag and start pirating this shit again. 'Cause goddamn.
No. Yes. Not everybody wants to go to jail like you.
Exactly.
No, fuck
Cox
that.
Cox
You know
sent me a letter. I can't do it again.
Nah, for real.
They know my name.
No.
They know my IP address.
Because here's the fucked up part of it, and I remember seeing this, right?
Preach it, Blackbeard.
So,
Blackbeard.
all right. So I was watching this one video. This dude was talking about like why you should pirate, and he was talking about how Netflix on his computer, it had a maximum of like what was it, like 1080p, like on the computer, but you can get 4K when you're doing it on like a smart TV or some shit like that. So you lose quality by having it like on any other device that isn't like monitored and whatnot.
Then go fucking watch on your TV.
Man, go give-
Why is he watching on his laptop?
Okay.
Go ahead, go watch on your
Honestly,
TV.
he's playing League of Legends.
Golly. Just go watch on your TV.
I can download it in the
Got
full
caught,
version,
didn't
keep it, and not
And watch on your computer still. Like that doesn't
Or
make any
anywhere else
sense.
that I wanna
That
do
doesn't
it.
make any
Anywhere
sense.
else that I
No,
wanna
you're
do
not.
it.
You're not gonna be able to watch on your
As
TV.
somebody who don't give a fuck about 4K, still, that shit is just dumb.
Here's what you do.
What I
Just
do?
buy a fucking TV as a monitor. Switch the HDMI output
So-
if you want to watch
so-
TV on it.
So
But
you
there's a
want
problem
me
with
to
that
jump
too,
through all
though.
these hoops just to be able to enjoy
That's
it?
not
in
even a
full
lot of
power?
hoops.
That is hope.
There's
You
a
can
problem.
buy a smart TV for the same price you can buy a gaming
There's a
monitor.
problem with that too.
Walked out of this
But
conversation.
I'm not trying to be a nerd about it, but
Yeah, you're talking about
you-
frame
you
rates.
getting
and shit.
frame rates and certain hertz and
Right.
certain
Well, obviously
stuff
he ain't
Right.
on a
playing
monitor.
games on that TV.
It don't matter. The
I
fact
don't know.
monitor-
I don't know a nigga who watch Netflix on a computer anyway.
I watch Netflix on the computer while I'm playing games.
I don't know why people watch
I
TV
would
and
if
play
somebody
games
was
at the
using the
same
TV.
time.
Yeah. Or if you just wanted like a little media center like with your TV and whatnot, like shit. So now I gotta go. I gotta start a yard,
Nigga,
and I gotta
every-
drink rum, and I gotta have a peg leg because these motherfuckers is like trying to charge $30 fucking for a subscription. I'm like, nah, we ain't doing that shit.
Hey, you go right ahead and yo
All I
pirating.
Here is that motherfucker is a broke ass motherfucker who just won't buy a second monitor.
No,
You know
it's
what?
first world
No,
problems.
I got a monitor that's for gaming.
Yeah.
And then my other two, I do everything else with, whether it's
Why?
Discord or something playing
Why?
music. That one is for the game.
And
That's
then,
what my
and
PC is
then
for.
Hold on,
the nigga
wait,
probably
wait,
sits
wait,
like
wait.
3 inches from his monitor, so he's not really going to notice the 4K
Thank you.
and the
See,
quality.
I
Like
can't
it-
even make the
It's a
joke.
23-inch screen.
exactly.
I was gonna say, why do you have a monitor for game in?
Listen, we don't yuck no yums around
Exactly.
here.
At least it's 2024 around here. Come
Right.
on now.
I'm coming up with a 10.
He gonna leave the door open.
If we're not all cis two-spirit, bilateral, polynumeral, I'm gonna stop. Sorry, I'm against cancel. I'm gonna
Niggas
stop.
want to nitpick about the smallest
It
of
is
things.
not a- it is not a small
smallest
thing.
of things.
Okay,
just one
okay.
of
You
those-
know what? You know what would solve that? If Netflix was just like, oh, let's just turn it on for PC. Done.
Switch play.
That's all they gotta
You
do.
about to get us. You about to get us demonetized, Jonathan.
Again, though, it's like you said, it's
ladies
first
and
world
gentlemen,
problems.
we've done it again. It's the All Points Podcast in here with a record of 9 million to nothing when it comes to beating topics to death. Woo!
All right, Jonathan, what would you like to talk about?
Why he backing it up on me, though?
know,
I'm
right?
losing space.
Yeah. All right, so we get it. The monitor TV debate. We'll save that one for Patreon. Whew. You guys did it, man. Undefeated. They ain't never stopped. Like I was saying before you nerds took over, watch Silo. It's a good show.
Oh, we're watching shows again. Oh my God.
It's a
Can
better-
we beat this
it's
to
a better
death?
show.
We've talked about so many shows.
Look how sensitive
Oh.
and triggered he is.
It's,
We need to put the baby noise on you now.
it's
Not
Silo the
even.
bomb.
You deserve that baby noise.
What is it
No,
about?
I didn't. Basically, some shit happened. They don't tell you yet because it would ruin the show. But about 140 years ago, or no, they're in a silo. They don't know why they're there, and they live there. And some people want to get out because why the fuck wouldn't you want to get out and go into the open world?
It's like Fallout,
so you have
huh?
to try to figure out
Just thinking that.
why they're in there and yada yada yada. I'm not gonna say too much.
It's like a
about the show.
new.
Huh?
Is it new?
Yeah, it's new.
First season. How
it
many
based
episodes?
off a book?
It's on the second season right now, and yes. So yeah, good show. And then also on Apple TV, check out Dark Matter. If you like sci-fi shit like that, that'll keep you interested and it's binge worthy. Then go check out them.
And I
Those are
love
my
that.
recommendations.
I'm just really shocked you watch Apple TV, you don't own an iPhone. That's actually pretty impressive.
On the iPhone.
No, like you don't own an iPhone, but you watch Apple TV.
Why would I have to own an iPhone?
Because
It's
usually
about the content.
I guess it's
not
about the content.
provider.
Yeah. Because like Apple owners just get it for free for like so many months, and then like you have to take that extra step to actually get it.
He don't have to. Like if he orders pizza from Pizza Hut, you know, you can get it in a
If he
little
has
bonus
T-Mobile,
offer.
he can put it on
3
his
months
bill.
Apple TV for free.
I'm just saying.
It's like I said, it's just the content, or like saying it's just the
It's
content.
the
It's the show.
not the provider, motherfucker.
Like, I mean, I'm not anti-Apple. Like, you know,
Shit, I'm pretty sure if
I'll
you sign
get
up
it,
for
100%.
Walmart Plus, you get Hulu or some shit
You
nowadays.
get Paramount Plus.
Everything is something free streaming service. That's how they get you for everything.
That's why I don't understand that argument of the man wanting to pirate everything when you can technically get every streaming service for like $1 now. But you know,
How can you get it for $1?
nigga, I just signed
Black
up for
Friday
Hulu
deals,
Plus for $2 a
Listen
month.
to the
Wait,
the
that's
hustle
only
for
right
6
here.
months.
How long?
Nah,
is that,
this
For a
motherfucker
whole
be doing
year.
new accounts every year.
Hey, I got like 3.
No. Here's that. Show me the bill. Show me the bill.
It's 3.
Show me the bill.
It was Black Friday. It was $199.
$199
for
Disney Plus
Hulu.
and Hulu
And
for like
Hulu.
6
You can
months.
bundle in Hulu or
Or-
Disney for like $3.
Or I can get it for free.
That's broke nigga mentality.
I mean, I guess, but I get higher quality. So
I would
See?
consider that broke nigga mentality.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're you know savvy enough to do it and
Right.
get away with it or whatever. Shut up.
yeah.
But why?
mean, you know,
But why risk your internet provider?
He's behind 9 proxies.
Like seriously,
For the real
all you
pirates,
really need is one VPN.
for the real pirates, I'm talking your Blackbeards, not your Johnny Depps. They spend a lot of money on that shit. I got a friend that runs a Plex server.
Yeah.
Man, the amount of fucking hardware he has for that, he could easily just pay for the streaming.
And
Exactly.
And I ain't
But-
doing
Niggas
that.
are paying like
But-
$80
but
a
guess
year
what?
for a VPN when
Guess
they.
what? He's unlimited.
Yeah, I would never run a Plex server. Like I don't want to share with none of y'all niggas.
He's
Like,
not Marcus. He hasn't seen everything on Netflix, so it's like
Damn.
Still undefeated.
It's like reading
Something
every
new comes out,
word
he's
in the
like, on the
dictionary.
list.
was like, who's Marcus? That's an inside joke,
I
nigga.
know, right?
Shoot, he ain't got to worry about his streaming service taking his show off.
He saw everything.
Yeah, I mean, like, what is it? Just the stuff that they be removing, like the fact that I can't watch fucking Fresh Prince on Netflix anymore.
Nigga,
What?
Fresh Prince?
Yes.
Bro, you can turn on the TV,
Exactly.
the internet TV, and find
It's,
that.
nigga, it's on the small
every
TV screen at the
episode of
gas station. That's where it's everywhere.
No, the live TV channels that come included with the TV.
Pluto
are
has a whole
eventually-
dedicated shit to
I bet it's on
Fresh
Tubi.
Prince. Yes,
I
you
bet
know it's on Tubi.
I refuse to set up a Tubi account. Though.
Yeah, because they got them fucking commercials.
Yep.
And I ain't trying to see that.
100. I'm about to change my shit around because I saw that they offering Max, Disney Plus, and Hulu ad free for $30 altogether. I didn't even know Max was bundled with Disney Plus. $30 all
I ain't
three.
had to spend.
It's about getting to the price of cable.
Right.
You said, guess how much you had to spend?
I said that's $30 I ain't have to spend.
I'm paying $30 plus $30 for 2 of them, so that's a good deal for me.
I guess.
What?
Would you consider Silo like a serious show?
Yeah.
Come looking for new stuff to watch.
It's not like some jokey joke.
Every-
Eric Andre shit.
Like a real world scenario.
everything is on fall break right now, so I need something to watch.
That's what I'm
so,
saying. Like, you know, this is the season where you got to start watching
I
shows.
might
'cause,
have to check it out.
you know, you can, but you can't
I
really go
finished
outside.
that Cobra Kai, even though they got to release the last finale. You know, final
What is the final
episodes.
season?
Huh?
Is it the final season?
It's the final season, but they did part 1 of the final, then part 2.
that's
Now they're doing
bullshit.
part 3 whenever.
Oh,
Like
God, they're doing the
Invincible
Attack
did.
on Titan shit.
yeah.
Nah, I need to finish that. I fell off. I mean,
Anything to stretch it out.
Then Outer Banks,
Yeah.
man.
what
What
is
is
that?
Outer
Part
Banks?
3. It's just like I kind of compared it to like the Goonies, but it's like these little kids. It's like social class. Like you got the rich kids in this social class and the lower income kids, and you know, parents are like looking for treasures that can like change their life. And, you know, it's like relationships and romance and like adventure and you know,
How many seasons?
What is that on?
like drama. I mean, it's on Netflix and it's dope.
How many seasons? Out?
I think this is
Like
like the 3rd or
No, okay.
season or
Yeah.
3 or 4 or something. I think it's 3.
If it ain't already either at the end of a season or in more seasons, then I usually,
We gotta avoid it until
Yeah,
Like,
because
they
I hate
want
when
to-
you
yeah.
find like a good show that you like and then you gotta wait every fucking week.
They'll probably release the last final like about time you catch up with it. I don't know.
So
Maybe
you
2025.
So you're actually able to binge watch, Jonathan?
Hell yeah.
That's wild. I wish I could.
How can you not binge watch?
Man, I got too much stuff going on in life.
I
I
do.
guess.
You're always doing something.
Yeah.
You ain't got a
I
single
feel like
free
I'm
day.
wasting time when I sit there and watch like 5 episodes back to back.
Shit.
That was like 4.5 hours that just went by. I didn't do nothing.
I was like, well, I ain't getting no pussy, so I might as well watch it. I was down there till like 3 a.m. I was
Yeah,
like,
be like
damn,
that.
and I wasn't even sleepy. That's how good it was. I was like, damn,
Have y'all watched Blue Eye Samurai?
Yes, love it.
Like Blue Eye Samurai.
the fuck is that?
It's on Netflix anime.
Yeah,
Pretty decent.
anime. I thought it was another, the Last Ronin type shit.
I mean,
Tom
yeah,
Cruise type
I'm
shit.
just-
it's
I'm
pretty
just-
damn good. It's that kind of type.
Tom.
I was hating on the name from the second that I heard it, and then I watched one episode. I'm
The
like,
only thing I'm watching weekly is Dragon Ball Daima.
is it any good?
I have not felt like they're really doing anything. It just feels like such a watered down Dragon Ball. Like it's just them trying to rehash Dragon Ball.
I
is what
figured
it
it
feels
was.
like. Like Goku goes Super Saiyan for very brief moments. It's like, oh, I can still do this. Well, no shit, dipshit. Your 7-year-old son can do that. Like, why would you not be able to?
Yeah.
You're just a kid. That's it. You're not even a kid. You're just in a kid body.
People are calling it Dragon Ball, but I think it resembles GT more.
I mean, I think it's probably like a
It's a mixture of both.
Yeah.
really.
I'm just tired of it just being Goku at this point. It's like, can Vegeta and Piccolo please hurry the fuck up already?
No.
everybody wants to see Goku.
Exactly.
They haven't had enough.
I'm tired of Kid Goku. Show me Kid Vegeta. I want to see him crash out on somebody.
You just trying to watch the show with the kids?
No, fuck them kids. I'm watching that by myself.
I got my bedroom door locked.
Right?
I got my popcorn. Do not disturb.
It's
Y'all know
funny
what-
because those are my nieces.
And fuck them kids.
What did they do to you this morning?
Nothing. It's just a matter of the fact. No, I'm already behind in several animes because I wait on them to watch them. No, I'm watching my own shit.
Yep.
That's fair.
I still ain't finished this season of My Hero because they keep doing other shit instead of watching it.
That's
be
fair.
disappointed.
That's their problem. Move on.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Sure, I'm just trying to keep up with it right now. I actually haven't been watching as much anime. I finished Peacemaker recently. Finally got into that damn eagle cracks me. I'm just like, why? Why the bird, man?
Never watched an episode, and I have zero desire to do so.
It's actually
It's
not that
actually
bad.
really
I
good.
don't care what y'all say. I ain't watching.
John Cena carries the show pretty well.
Yeah.
Did you watch the Suicide Squad?
Yeah.
With
Wasn't
John
he in
Cena?
his draws in that movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was in his draws at one point in this movie.
Oh, you scared of seeing John Cena?
I mean, he's been doing that, getting naked on a lot of shows and
has.
Oscars. And
Hey, y'all keep that.
I would put him up there with wrestlers who turn actors as like one of the tops
Yeah.
next to Batista and next to The Rock.
Until he has a back alley brawl, then I don't want to hear it.
A 30-minute uninterrupted back alley brawl over some glasses.
Over some glasses.
Damn.
I don't want to hear nothing. Ain't nothing they doing topping that shit.
They
no
need to
stunt
re-
doubles. That was real punch.
If you don't get the references from a movie called They Live, go check that shit out. You won't regret it.
You won't.
But yeah, is that it for everybody? Every shows or whatever?
I just started Pantheon on Netflix. They added it on.
Fuck is that?
So imagine a world where, very technological age, pretty much this day and age now, but instead of a focus on AI, people are like, we are instead moving towards UI, uploaded intelligence. So how do we preserve the human mind inside of a system? Like actually take the mind and put it in there, not a scan, not a copy, their
take the
actual
mind.
mind. And
They
then
did that on Black Mirror.
Yeah. Yeah.
When
San Junipero.
the chick, well, I don't know. Should I ruin it for y'all or no?
I ain't gonna watch
I
it.
watched it.
Okay,
It's been
basically
years,
the girl's
old.
boyfriend died and like his mind was like uploaded into like this database and then a doll got delivered. It was like an AI, but it was like basically him. Like it was really him and his mind. But
Did they have sex?
yes, they did.
Why wouldn't you?
Wait, hold on.
In
What?
Black Mirror.
Didn't you say it was his daughter?
No, dog.
A doll.
I mean, y'all can go watch the episode.
Oh, he said dog.
Doll.
Doll.
I heard dog.
It's a doll, but it looks
So
like
you
a real
heard
human.
dog and that was your question?
yeah.
Like Alice could be like the doll, but he looks like a real human. So
Yeah.
that's how realistic.
That'd be
that's how
crazy.
realistic
That's
it is.
wild.
I mean,
But it respond and talk like there's no difference.
that poses a good question though.
Yeah.
What's the question?
Like
Fuck
if
No.
if your significant other like, what if we did get to that point where we're uploading our intelligence to like objects? Like, what if you can go to Walmart and buy a doll with Kim Kardashian's like UI or like, you know,
Urinary infection.
like,
Both of y'all.
would you buy it? Would you? I mean,
She's not gonna have
You
her
want a
assets,
Cardi B
though.
fuck doll that talks back to you.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Like, there's a certain Reddit, you know, it's called JOI.
He always got a
that
Reddit.
And they
That
use
don't make sense.
they use
That's like
AIs for
having,
certain
like-
people's voices.
It's like having the Rock's like intelligence in like Kevin Hart's body. It's like it's not the same.
Don't do nothing.
Like I said, go to Reddit.
Well, it's like how, like in the Patricias and the stores and stuff like that now, they got like
Oh, you
pocket
done been in
pussies
there.
on
Yes.
the butts
Yes.
that are actually modeled after
Yes.
real people now.
Yes.
It's like, oh,
And it makes
this
you
porn star.
It makes you wonder how they made that, you know?
You know how they
A
made
mold,
it.
Were they just like
Yeah.
laying it? Were they just had their legs in their hair with the mold, just trying to get the?
Probably.
Yeah.
They paid for it.
I'm just thinking 15, 20 years ago, it's like, man, if there would have been a pinky ass,
You would have bought.
that thing would have never been in stock.
Could have buy two get one free. You would have had 3 of them.
I'm still coming dust to this day.
They still been jiggling to this day.
My skin is gone.
Those seem like the type of people that comment on podcasts with little followings and tell us that we're victims.
Oh,
He's like, you leave Charlene alone.
He just got the bottom half of a dog.
Yo,
Weirdo.
It kind of remind me. Let's say you're talking about Pantheon and the what ifs and whatnot. When I was talking about dark matter, it's basically like a alternate reality type shit. Like you can go to different realities where anything can happen because there's infinite realities in this type thing. So one dude, he basically in his life or whatever, he's like, instead of getting married and having kids and shit, I focused on my career. And now I'm kind of curious to see what would have happened if I would have had kids with this chick and focus on that instead. So he comes in and
Of course he did.
Shut up. I mean, I'm gonna ruin it, but whatever. So basically, he comes in and he steals his other identity or his clone or his different reality version. He steals his life and he
he
sends him to
Star
his
Wars
life.
him.
So they pretty much switch. So he sends him to the sends his other self or whatever to the life
Sounds like
version.
trading
I
spaces.
bet the dude who had the kids, he's happy.
I've always
No, but that was kind of the question. He's just kind of like, you've always wondered what it would have been like to be successful instead of having a career.
I've had those thoughts like if I would have went with this option instead of that option,
Voluntary
that
wife
changed the
swap
whole
is what-
timeline.
So it kind of makes you wonder in that kind of what if, like if your other self came in and said, "Hey, I did this and everything," instead of having your family, would you do it? I guess that's kind of like your $14 million question or whatever.
Or maybe you would still
Oh,
have
yeah.
a family, but it would be a different family.
Or you might not have them.
I did not
They're
got
like
those
Chinese or
nachos that night.
something.
see, that poses an interesting question there. What reality would you peek into for yourself if you did something differently?
Like 24 hours.
Yeah, just see what that life was like.
I wouldn't. Like, if I'm going to answer this seriously, I wouldn't. Because then, if there's anything that is like significantly better than what you have right now, you're going to probably that's going to be hanging over your head for the rest of your life. You're going to be like, fuck, bro.
Then you think about it, like you go into the reality where you didn't drive home that night, and then like would you yank that nigga and get him the fuck out of there?
I mean, it don't change the reality that you're in, right?
Well, but you're not in there anymore. You go to his.
Oh yeah, I yank that nigga. Be like, see ya.
Yeah, enjoy.
And I
Or
lock
like-
the door all the way out.
It's like you just want to peek through that door. You don't know if you necessarily want to step through, but maybe it might be enticing enough to do so. It
Yeah.
just depends on what's on the other side.
See, I thought about that a long time ago though, because I at the time when I was working for AT&T, one of the things that happened, and this was like months and months down the road, is like one of the techs actually got electrocuted when they were doing a job. So I think about that, I'm like, damn, like that could have been me.
Yeah.
You know? So you always think about like that in that small window that you're peeking into their life, but
Yeah,
then
I can only
everything
imagine.
else could be just fucked up.
Yeah.
I could only imagine what happened,
Yeah.
what he did
What he did.
when he got electrocuted.
Shit himself.
He didn't from what I remember, like he didn't use the little energizer in checking.
Mm.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I would peek in and see what if a universe if I would have stayed at the pretzel shop. See what would happen in my life.
I wouldn't go that low.
Hell no.
If you stayed at the pretzel shop, you probably would have watched every movie on Netflix.
He would have no,
He didn't even do that.
he would have no watch list, only recommendations.
Or
he
you
would,
might
he would be sending recommendations to Netflix.
or you might be making comments on someone's channel about fleeing the country.
Nah, they deserve it.
Oh, man.
I think for me, I would answer the question of it's like, man, if I would have just sold a brick, would I have been caught? If I would have just started slinging drugs, would I have been caught, or would I still be out here wilding?
They always get caught, especially the
Get too greedy.
the elite tier of drugs.
Yeah. Well, yeah, all interesting questions. We hope you guys take the time and consider those. Look at your life and appreciate for what you have and what you don't have, and move it on along.
Because think about it. What if you didn't listen to this podcast? What
You
could
be a
you have
suck
been doing?
ass bitch.
What could you have been doing if you haven't listened to this podcast?
Yeah.
Hey, I got a question.
And it's like the
What up?
Jetsons.
You're. Oh, would you rather Rosie O'Donnell or
It's always Rosie
Oprah?
O'Donnell.
My question is, would you rather perform at the Super Bowl halftime or would you rather perform at the World Cup?
World
Super
Cup.
Bowl.
World
All right,
Cup
well,
is bigger.
I think
Yeah.
Drizzy Drake is performing at the World Cup in 2026.
Oh, good for him.
Oh, yeah, if there is one.
It's not true.
He gonna kiss Messi on the
You
lips.
said it's not true. It's fake news. Dang,
alleged.
Donald just texted me that.
Nah, I don't know for certain, but I definitely heard some people and they was talking about how, like, I think it was academics. He was talking about how, like they're hosting it in different cities, so it's like, how can he perform it?
Kansas City. 'Cause
Yeah.
One's in Canada. I think one's in Canada.
Yeah,
One's in LA. One's in Kansas City. I want to go to the Kansas City one.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm not that big into soccer, so I'll probably
Football.
choose football.
It's like the #1 sport in the world.
Yeah.
I thought
really
baseball was.
Nah.
We
Not
said
even
the
close.
world. They don't play baseball in other countries.
I'm thinking
I mean, they do.
America.
Well, like, it is
They play in Korea.
Nothing else matters but America, so
like nobody really watches baseball here anymore. It'd be like
whatever.
I mean, they do.
I know all
I
about
mean,
Mark
baseball
McGwire.
players make more money than any sport in America.
Exactly. You can be like
Isn't
45 years old and
Soccer
still
players.
viewership
pitching.
is under NBA though, right?
Huh?
Isn't viewership under NBA?
NBA has like the worst viewership. Really? They don't do nothing but run up and down and shoot threes.
Exactly. Floppy wieners in their shorts.
But like the World Cup has like 5 billion viewers
Yeah,
on average.
yeah.
that's cool. I couldn't name five soccer
Actually,
players.
the highest paid athlete in the world right
The
now
World
is
Cup?
Ronaldo.
Yeah, it's the
earning-
biggest sporting event in the entire world.
That seems low.
I couldn't name five. soccer
5 billion?
players.
Oh, I thought you
the
said
fuck he
million.
is
Okay.
it?
No, it's billion.
Okay,
I
if
mean,
you
you
said
know
billion
why,
there.
right? You know, and
I think it's billion. Maybe it's million. I don't know.
mostly
It could
every
be
other
million.
country in the world plays soccer or pays attention to soccer.
Football.
But in the United States, we don't. And that's because we're good with our hands and they ain't. They don't want to come over here and get these fisticuffs.
Because look what it takes to play soccer, open field. Like a lot of these countries don't have football fields. They don't have basketball courts.
Where they have a lot
So
of
it's like
open
a-
got grass.
It's like an easy sport that anyone can play. You just need a
Right.
ball in the
And you can
field.
play
and
without
make
shoes
a makeshift
on.
goal.
You can play without shoes on.
Yeah.
Would y'all believe the second
Play on
highest
dirt,
paid athlete in
concrete.
the world is a golf player?
You say what?
The second highest paid athlete in the world is a golf player.
Mm.
He's
I
getting
can
paid
believe that.
$218 million this year.
That's crazy.
That's wild.
Tired
And he
of
don't
being
even
broke.
got a sprint.
Wonder how much the
He's
caddy
the most
get
unathletic
paid.
person to play golf.
Yeah. Right. Be extremely overweight.
Chugging Miller High Lifes while he
Eating
playing.
McDonald's all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, man, there's actual sport behind that. There's actual fitness behind that.
He ain't
I
got to
mean,
be
there
fit.
is, but you ain't got to run.
Hamburgers.
You gotta-
Just-
I mean, I would say core, but your belly can hang over your belt and you can still be dominant in golf.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. For a golfer to get paid more than Patrick Mahomes in a year is crazy.
Yeah.
It is crazy.
I mean, all the rich people love golf, so it makes
Well,
sense.
maybe it's the CTE that he can't get his contract right.
I guess. No, that is crazy. People getting paid a bunch of money, you know, and it just seems like the more money that you have, the higher in regards you are to like just things or whatever. So you get put on like a certain tier, like a list or whatever. And usually certain professionals will come up with this list of who's the best people on these lists and whatnot.
Oh. I see. What
All right,
you're
the
talking
Forbes
about.
list.
That's what I was
I was like,
he transitions into his like next topic, and then he just gives up midway. And just goes straight.
He wants you to pick it up.
Looking around, I was like,
I took a glance at it, but I was looking for like what the criteria. They didn't really have a criteria.
It's
but
Forbes.
There's no
bunch of white
difference
men
from all these lists that's been coming out for the past 5 years.
Yeah,
Basically-
it was like, who do we like at this moment right here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically, the Forbes list is all those white people that break down the hip hop albums
Right,
on
to tell-
YouTube, making a list.
But all those artists have like a different style or something they're good. I seen one that was good with Wayne. It was like, oh, he's third. He has wordplay. I was like, yeah, I feel like that's his specialty. And then they was like Kendrick Lamar. They really didn't even talk about his skill set. They were just like, oh, he's just activist, social. They just brought up all like the political stuff. I'm like,
I want you to.
Every nigga who raps is an activist.
Yeah,
If
I
that's
wanna-
the case.
So Forbes dropped the greatest 50 rappers of all time.
of all time.
Top 5. This was top 5. Jay-Z at number 1, Kendrick Lamar at number 2,
I agree.
Lil Wayne at number 3, J.
top
Cole
5.
at number 4, and Tupac at number 5. The bottom 5, which is kind of hilarious too.
Dylan.
I don't see how Cardi B made the list.
At
I don't see how
45,
Keith made the list.
at 45, MIA, 46, Pusha T, 47, Chief Keef, 48, Cardi B, 49, Young Thug, and 50 was Talib Kweli.
Yeah, the
that's
list is
disrespect.
clearly flawed. They definitely hit shuffle and then put this shit on there.
They asked AI.
They put
Because like
ASAP.
Takeoff, like he's a group artist, and he's only put out like one project that was by himself. So it's just like
Looking at this list,
he
it's
dead.
a lot of dead people. It's a lot of dead artists, which I think is weird because it's like to put Tupac in the top 5 is like why?
Yeah.
I just feel like he just.
What does he put out recently?
Tupac default thing is
Yeah,
kind of like
it's the safe.
Well, he
they're
did
safe
tailor-made.
picks.
yeah.
Is Juice WRLD on this
definitely-
list?
They should
Yeah.
definitely stop putting dead
Biggie and-
rappers on lists. or whatever.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
you want to do it in a separate one, cool. But I mean, like I said, it's the safe bet when you put Big and Tupac on there or whatever. I don't understand how Juice WRLD's on there. His music was ass.
No, don't say that to the people that love him.
Why? Fuck them. I don't care.
Bro, Juice WRLD is still
Okay,
being
we'll put
put
it-
in
I can
Fortnite
still-
right now. It's crazy. The
just dropped
glazing
the album.
skills, man.
Cool, but music is subjective, so I can say that his music is ass, and somebody will be like, "You
just don't understand
middle
it."
school." Yeah, like fuck you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
somebody
I feel like the people that should be on there are the people that started at this age and had to grow through the industry and like reinvent themselves. If you just was in this from like,
It's not their fault they died.
no, I'm just saying like, it's hard to stay around if you're not like creative.
Yeah, like I have a big issue with people always saying Big and Pac, Big and Pac, Big
Yeah.
and Pac. They just didn't have a chance to fall off.
I have a huge issue when there is 2000s baby talking about Tupac, Biggie,
Yeah.
and yeah, like no nigga, you were dead. You weren't even a twinkle in your
but-
father's. You weren't even a twinkle in your
Yeah,
father's
got
eye
reborn.
when they was at their peak. So
I feel like
but
they've
it's
been
like,
programmed to say that.
Yeah, because it's like the people who probably didn't listen to him. People say, "Oh yeah, the Rolling Stones were the greatest band ever and whatnot," and they ain't never seen.
But why?
But it's
Yeah.
because they're like a staple of the genre.
And I kind of do have a bone to pick with Takeoff being on this list, honestly. Like because I can't even name 5 Takeoff songs. I can't even name one Takeoff
He's
song.
more like he's like good at like verses. Like
I have
just put a
problem
little
with him being
16
that
on
list.
there. You know, he got some good 16s, but it's like body of work. Like
This is a weird list.
He's,
I
a,
don't know.
he's a good feature artist.
Yeah, because he came up in a group. Like if he done put out like, 4 or 5 albums by himself.
It's because he did.
I feel like that's me.
I'm surprised X isn't on this
'Cause you-
list.
Because you got to be able to like carry a project single handedly without the,
The need for
the
the
cosigns of like. Well, they said this is Kendrick Lamar's 5th #1 album. Like, that's over a period of time.
Yeah.
So it's just
Yeah.
like, those are the artists like, that should get the nod.
And I'm with you, Jonathan, with the whole like the disrespect towards Big Boy. They always got Andre 3000 on the list, but they never put Big Boy. And y'all forget that Big Boy was right along with that nigga for so many years
and
hold his own.
Yeah, like
when
yeah.
Andre stopped.
Yeah.
there's plenty of like lanes where he just washes Andre. Like,
Yeah.
there's plenty of them, but they don't. Andre is quirky or whatever the fuck.
It's not even
yeah.
that. It's just one person started off saying like putting Andre 3000 on their list, and now everybody has to regurgitate it. When half these people, like I said, they can't name they can't do 3 Andre 3000 verses, but they're like, oh, Andre 3 Stacks is here.
Yeah.
And it's
All
like,
right.
all right, so you just
Who had the better verse on Bombs Over Baghdad though?
it's even for me
That's
because I can't pick a better verse.
I honestly I lean with Big Boy on that one.
Even on
Yeah, Rosa Parks.
yeah, I'm like they both did their thing. And
But like
disrespect.
when he's by himself,
Bow tie, right?
Bow tie.
Bow tie.
he wasn't even on
have
that
a problem
song.
with
But
Cardi on
yeah,
this list.
Andre 3000 I say his verse was on the Walk It Out verse remix was dope. The Throw Some D's remix was dope. And
I love Outer Wild Blues.
yeah, but it's just like I agree with you, Jonathan. It's just one person said he was dope, and now everyone just has to follow
That's all
suit.
it takes sometimes.
Listen, this is going to be a bridge, right?
Mhm.
It's going to be a bridge. You know, sometimes I'll say nice things about Apple, not very often, but Drake was like low on that, like lower than Kendrick on that list. They need to be like in the same, few.
Yeah.
right?
Drake was number 6 on the list. He was in the top 10 at least.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
He
But-
probably should have been higher. I mean, if it is just coming like to impact and whatnot and consistency,
And
like you
yeah,
can't.
longevity.
And I feel
can't.
like he made a lot of copycats with him wanting to
Yeah.
like bring melodies into rap. I mean, it's been done before him, but he actually
Yeah.
I think he took it further across the finish line.
Right.
And I don't believe that I don't know why Bad Bunny's on here.
Yeah.
Like that's
Yeah, like,
I don't know why Bad Bunny's
Because
on
he
here.
raps. He's a rapper.
Is he?
Yes.
I thought he was a
I thought he was
wrestler.
a singer.
How long?
But
has
it's
he
not
been
hip
around?
hop
He was an
though.
actor.
He doesn't do hip hop music.
Yeah.
Like,
Just because he doesn't do hip hop music don't mean he raps
It's
or he doesn't rap.
segregated.
I mean, you put Daddy Yankee in the list?
what do you think rappers
He ain't as
are?
good as Bad Bunny.
How long has he been around? Because it feels like it's only been like about
Like the
5
past
years.
I don't know
Yeah,
where
but they
Bad
love
Bunny
him, though.
came from. He
They
just
love him,
suddenly
though.
was there
There you
one
go.
day.
Yeah, that's a Bad
Some of these
Bunny.
artists are only big because like social media.
Yeah,
Like I
like the TikTok
Shoot,
shit.
I'm only
A$AP
big because of
Rocky
social
is
media.
too high.
I like all the rappers on here that made a
ain't
name when it was harder to do without social media. Like, but
We'll
Cardi
post a
B,
list
she
on our
don't even
social
write her own
media.
music. Why is she on here?
Because they had to have another female.
Well, yeah, write your own rap.
She's
I
a
don't like how
DEI.
low Childish Gambino
Got
is.
Take Off and
Who
Cardi
are the
Fontaine.
three? Who are the three that like it was Juice World, it was XX Tentacion, and then there was another one that
Lil
like
Peep.
that. No, God, no, fuck that. There was another one, but it was somebody who was talking about like the big three of this era already died.
Was it Mac Miller?
Nah,
I don't think it was Mac
They didn't
Miller.
put him on the.
I'm surprised he wasn't on there.
Yeah, man, Mac was dope. But yeah, that is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
the three of this generation. Y'all keep dying, man. That's crazy.
Oh,
Like y'all just can't stay away from the drugs
Nah, man, for real.
or other stuff, whatever.
yeah, because our rappers were selling it to him.
Right? They taught him the game.
I mean,
Yeah, well, they
it's
should've-
the sun.
They should have paid attention in there.
I don't even see how Chief Keef's on here. Like I feel
That's
like,
what I'm saying.
I feel
He
like
shouldn't be there.
all the people that I mentioned, I feel like T.I. could be on here.
Yeah.
At I don't care where he's at. I feel like he could.
Vanilla Ice should be on here.
No.
Fuck yeah.
King of the South went hard.
I'm surprised Will Smith ain't on this list.
No.
But yeah,
I mean-
we'll post a list on our social media.
I'm not a big 21 Savage guy, but I would have at least replaced Chief Keef with 21 Savage at the very
21.
least.
I
No.
don't
Same
know
kind of
about that.
person.
I can't even.
Same kind of person.
I did find it hilarious that, I mean, for me, whenever I see these lists pop up and then they have anything mentioning Jay-Z, then there's always that random like Meemaw that's out of nowhere, that's out of Mobile, Alabama. That don't know shit. That's like, why is Jay-Z on there? He's partying with the diddler and everything. It's like, yo, shut the fuck up. Like,
Yo, is Diddy on this list?
no, he's not on
He
the
should
list.
be on this
Not no
list.
fucking
He's-
rapper.
Now,
Yeah.
this guy is dead, but
DJ
I do
Khaled should
appreciate
too.
MF Doom being on that list.
I think it was Pop Smoke who was the
Pop
other one.
Smoke.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Well, yeah,
MF
the list
Doom
is
was cool.
it's just another thing to
Right.
distract us,
Exactly.
I guess we gotta look in to see what's really going on in
Should
these
Queen
streets.
Latifah be on
Trump's,
this list?
Trump's trying to have a peaceful transition. That's what it is. That
He's
nigga-
gonna go down this list and shake every rapper's hand who's still here.
I mean, I'm not in.
I
I'm,
shook half of them.
Right.
I'm photo ops.
I'm not like in the news or anything or know anything about it, but I heard he said something along the lines of like they better free them hostages over there in like Palestine before he gets into office, or there will be
Somebody gonna get hurt real bad.
somebody's gonna get their hand slapped. Y'all better listen to that nigga.
Man.
Trump ain't playing this time. He's back with a vengeance. I'm telling y'all.
Yeah, he absolutely fucking is.
He's back with a vengeance. Exactly.
Man, y'all. Once he gets in office, I guarantee within that first year, even if they get him, he gonna pardon Diddy. He gonna pardon Diddy.
Diddy probably got dirt on him.
Exactly. He was at them parties
He was
too.
at them parties with Epstein.
Didn't he go by like
he is
Diddy
from
Dirty
New York.
something? Diddy Dirty Money?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Diddy Dirty Donald.
It was Donald Dirty Money.
I don't know, man. It's wild.
He was over there with TD Jakes getting swallowed.
I forgot about that. Man.
It just
Nah, that's crazy. You know. Yeah. So Kyle,
yes.
what you got? You went on a trip recently. I seen a few snaps that you had.
Oh, I went to Colorado.
Yeah, your girl was on the phone and yeah.
Oh, yeah, I went to Colorado. Went to Meow Wolf. It's like a psychedelic museum. It's pretty trippy. You go into one room, it's a whole different vibe, and you open up a door to that one room, and it goes into a whole different room. And this is like big old like nesting doll of rooms, and we was in there for like a good 2 hours.
Y'all do edibles before?
Yes, we did.
I'm very surprised you know what a
Yeah,
nesting
we
doll
did.
is.
So he wasn't trying to look
We
at
actually did.
No, time
Again.
out. This is how it works. When guys try to get a guy to do something, they will never do it. But it takes a female to come in to,
Like
get them
I
to do shit.
explained,
Our titties ain't big enough.
Like,
Yeah, that's all it is.
Remember
They're
when
not,
I said I
but
wanted to
Cup
do
over here,
acid?
you better leave me the fuck alone.
like I explained to my girlfriend, if it's legal, I have no issue with it. If it's illegal, then I don't want to partake
Who
in
says
it.
we do illegal stuff on this?
I'm not saying we do, but like y'all was trying to get me to drink before I was the age of 21. I didn't like that. I didn't want to
pressured
drink.
him like we did it.
Y'all
We tried to
did,
get him
but
to
y'all
drink it.
did.
Everyone's
Like,
doing
he's
it.
lying.
Peer
Lying.
pressure.
He lying.
Peer pressure. I don't care.
You act
to
like everybody
do,
that you went to Southeast with wasn't like going to the little underage clubs and
Yeah, like-
drinking. Don't try to put it on us.
I didn't hang out with them niggas in Southeast. I hung out with y'all niggas.
But they were your peers though. Like,
So I didn't hang out with them. I hung out with y'all.
We was somewhere where it was legal this summer, and you would not take one that I offered you.
I
You
just started,
fucking liar.
turning up to.
What are you
I got
talking
dragged
about?
to
Like-
docks.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Your cabin is legal in Missouri, player.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
It's Missouri.
Missouri. It's legal in Missouri.
Not recreational.
Yes, it is. That's how I bought it.
He walked into a McDonald's and they had it there.
Right? It's everywhere.
But yeah, so how was it? So
Got him.
listen, did you have a good trip?
It was cool. I wish I could have
That's
stayed
a double
longer.
entendre.
You watched Wicked.
Yes, we have.
You gotta answer both questions.
It was cool. It was a good trip. It was fun. Got to eat good food. I didn't eat chicken as much as y'all would think I would. I actually didn't eat it at all.
Let's recap this
That's it.
episode. Whoa!
I sat on the way home, but
You let her drive home?
Or the Tesla
we
drove.
split the driving.
Yeah,
but
that's romantic.
It was cool. It was cool to go to Colorado. You know, it was.
It was cool.
Did you have the left hand on that steering wheel or right hand?
That needs to be a T-shirt for him. Just ... It was cool.
I mean, I don't know what else to say. Like, what?
You didn't have no fun. You didn't have any like moments where y'all was just like, man, I'm glad I'm with this woman. You didn't have no moments where you were just
That's
like,
every moment when I'm with her.
good
Look at
cover.
this.
Hey.
Look at this.
He's getting
Casanova.
good. Yeah. You said Casanova.
They started creeping for the phone. That's every moment. But nah, it was just cool. Like, cause I usually like to, go.
No, we don't know.
I like to go shopping when I'm out on vacation. But like, I literally got all my Christmas shopping done before Black Friday. It was
Man.
kind of impressive. So like, I wasn't really out there for nothing. And the stuff I did get, it was just like random stuff.
okay.
I got my Christmas shopping done.
Same here.
Yeah.
Easy. We do like a little Secret Santa thing.
Mm-hmm.
Got that shit done quick.
So,
Yep, it is on the way here now.
Yeah.
what is your kids asking for this year, Jonathan?
They can't speak English, so I don't know.
You ain't teaching me. You ain't teaching them English yet.
Nope.
Well,
That's how I stay.
Aren't half of them in school?
They come in, ching, 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 ching. That's like, I love you.
That's how you avoid. That's how you avoid responsibility.
Differences.
Where they're like this, ching, ching, ching.
Yeah.
Just,
I'm like, yeah,
y'all know
speak
what that
English.
means.
I said, this is America.
I don't know what you're talking about. What about you, Gene? What is your little one asking for this year?
this nigga had stuff added to a cart, and I was like, I'm only up to $45. I was
Hey,
like,
that's cheap. That's cheap.
reasonable.
That's
yeah,
reasonable.
I mean,
I
she don't
spent
really
that
ask
just
for a lot
coming
because
here.
she gets like stuff
Throughout the
12
year,
months throughout the
Yeah.
year.
Yeah.
So her list is very minuscule.
See-
On top of that, her birthday's like a couple months after that. So I always do half and half.
Get it all.
How
in
much
one
do you
lump.
think you spend per year on her with like gifts and whatnot? Just gifts and alone.
Shit. A lot. Clothes.
You know, that was a very direct question to be
21.
asking him.
I mean, I spend a little.
I spent too much for Christmas
Spend
in general.
I probably spend more on her than I do on myself. But
See, here's what I say. You just take the total of it, and then the next year be like, all right, I spent like $2,000 on you, right?
yeah.
So
Man, Alex, I can't wait for you to be a parent. I can't wait. This
I'm gonna be
nigga.
like, I spent
This
$2,000 on you, okay?
This
So this
nigga.
is your allowance for the year on gifts. Make
gonna
it
act-
count.
He gonna act like his babies have it as a privilege to be in diapers.
Listen here.
Here's your bill.
I bought you these Huggies.
I'm done buying these diapers.
That is
Only-
27
only two-
cents a wipe. and
Yeah,
you
only
keep
2
shit
months.
Right.
Then you start charging them for toilet paper once he gets potty trained. You're
I'm
like,
all out of diapers at the
No,
hospital
no,
gave me.
I would never charge them for toilet paper, okay? That's rolled into the rent.
I ain't buying no formula. You better suck
Rolled
them
into the
titties.
rent.
Nigga, I can't wait. Tim, what about you? What is your kids asking for
fucking
Christmas?
makeup and shit, man.
Hey, they about that age.
No, they ain't, Kyle.
Hey.
But it's whatever at this point, you know. I'd rather it be that than, you know, them asking me for other game consoles because they ain't getting them. We got 1-on-1.
You
That's
know what
it.
you should do?
What's
When they're
that?
asking for makeup, get them clown makeup and be like, you didn't specify.
No,
That's a dad gift. That's a dad gift.
That's a good
Yeah,
gift.
You know,
You
give them.
say that, but then like, 2 a.m. in the morning, you got a clown just sitting over you. Just,
Exactly,
Right.
ready to kill you.
Gotta
Nah, get them the stuff that match their skin.
What'd you get?
Hmm?
What'd you get?
I ask
Right.
Pharaoh. I ask Pharaoh all the time. What do you want for Christmas? He don't know. He don't. I'm kind of in the same position as Eugene, like because I only got one, so like I can spoil him all throughout the year. But like he don't. Every time I ask him, he's like, I don't know. I don't know what I want. So I'm just freestyling at the moment.
Mine just want jewelry and clothes, but I feel like when driving comes here, she'll probably like,
Nah,
I want a
man.
G-Wagon or something.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, get out of here.
You better
Like,
G-wagon at the job.
You gonna get Gramps wagon.
that old station wagon with the wood on the side panel.
All of us already know there's a PT
Original
Cruiser
wood
with her
grain.
name on it.
Get the Griswold.
She ain't getting my car.
You sound like a horse and carriage every time you go over a bump.
Exactly. You better. She about to get a G pass on that bus. That's wild. Well,
Man.
Lamborghinis purring.
You know, you did mention something earlier, and it brought me back a little bit. You was talking about how like you didn't really start, turn it up or anything like that until went to Doc's.
Yep.
Not a Doc story in particular, but it just made me think like about 2015-ish or whatever. Where there was a little moment in time where it was just me and Gene that was just hitting the scene.
yeah.
I can't believe
Before he abandoned me,
Oh, yeah. No, you abandoned me first.
lie. Nope.
2015, yeah, you started tours.
Nope,
man
not,
got the
not in my
year.
version. I did.
I got kicked out of my own hotel room, nigga. Yeah, yours started before
Whatever, I
mine.
had to whoop her shit. So
Wait.
didn't need no interruption.
Y'all was the Smash Brothers back then.
But
More
nah,
like the
man.
Trash Brothers.
We went to a party. It was at the Constance house, and this nigga stole my white girl.
Dang.
What, the stripper that was the lap
don't even
dance?
remember.
Bro, there's so many white girls in the world.
Nah, man, I was rizzing her up or whatever. We were sitting outside on the porch like some porch monkeys would, and I can't even remember. We were sitting there talking for a minute, and then this long hair dreadhead.
Dang, that nigga
just
swung
popped
it
up out of
around too.
nowhere.
I mean, that nigga was like, ha ha.
That's why I
probably
started
poured a bottle
laughing
of
at his
champagne.
little, not to cut you off, but it's
ahead,
on
I'm
top.
good.
His little reel about, oh, this how I be, like mysterious with the women. I'm like, nah.
So I heard you say I can't fight though. That's what I heard.
No, I was like, I just turn up for who I need to turn
Aw,
up for.
nigga.
Just like,
Still being
I got more
can't like me to
ribs
like
than
what you
Licorice
like.
Scott Twiz. Like, come on, man.
No, we gotta post that video. That is Gene to the T. If y'all have ever hung out with this nigga, y'all will know exactly what I'm talking about.
Nah.
This is Gene to the T. Shout out to homeboy.
None of that is accurate. It's terrible.
No,
Because first of all,
I want somebody that
First
knows
of
you but
all,
don't know you. I want somebody that
I
knows you
feel
but
like
don't know
this
you to
guy's
comment.
around, like you said, he's around me more.
Nah.
I don't ever try to fight anyone.
Of course not.
Get
Trying to
that.
fight you.
Get that
Because what's
understood.
understood don't gotta be
But
explained.
behind the cup, you be talking all types of stuff.
Everybody on this couch
I'll
be
beat
talking
that
shit.
nigga's-
Man, we was going to Texas. You and Ricky was talking the
what you
most.
talking about.
Talking the most
I
head.
don't talk about anybody, bro. What you mean?
Yeah, I don't change when I have alcohol in me.
Exactly.
No, Gene is literally the type of person you sit down and go to a restaurant. How was the food, Gene? I mean, I got nutrients and my appetite
Exactly.
has been very much affected. But was the food good, Gene? I finished my plates
And then you
and
pan,
my body as well.
and then you pan to Kyle, and it was like, it was all right.
That's what I was gonna say. Like, whose reaction? Like, yeah, everybody has their certain reaction to that. Like, that's definitely theirs.
I'll talk better to women than I do to men. Like,
We know.
We ain't got-
yes.
so it's like,
yes.
I'm sorry that y'all got another chromosome that y'all don't get.
Damn!
Y'all,
This gave us Down syndrome.
I'm just saying, like, y'all don't get to experience that version of me because I don't have to give y'all that
He
version.
called us smooth brain.
I don't have to give that version to y'all, but I
we
mean,
get it.
if you around me, you get that version. Just like, it's just we do different things, you know. We got a
it's a
few
different
interests
reality,
in common,
I mean.
but we just do different things.
You
Nah, I
do what
felt-
you do, I do what I do.
I feel like I ain't
do, I
never
do
seen
it
all of
good.
Gene's personality until I went to DreamCon with him. And I'm like, I ain't never heard this nigga talk so much in my life.
Exactly. When he going off that Henny, off that bottle,
Don't drink any.
or he going off that
missing
lick,
Yeah, you know who you is. Don't be playing with my boy next year.
that's Midwest.
Little waterhead girl.
Midwest.
All right.
Buy that nigga some almond milk so he ain't calling you next time.
With turkey bacon.
It lasts longer.
Nigga.
What if I just led y'all to believe that I'm not as healthy as I portray? Like this is all just an act.
We would never
Like,
know. We'll never
we did
go to
a
your
Cribs
house.
we did a Cribs episode. I'll just show you what's in my refrigerator and cabinet. Y'all be like,
He
this
got-
nigga's
he
been
got
lying
more-
this whole time.
He got more fried chicken than Kyle.
This nigga buy his vitamins from Whole Foods.
Like we saw you walk out of Whole Foods.
Who?
Yeah, the fresh salmon.
Just caught.
I think it was just flopping.
Double entendre.
All right. I think we done did it.
We done did it.
Don't do
All
it.
right. Well, we gonna get up out of here. Hopefully, we was entertaining and whatnot for you. And if we wasn't, then we'll try. We'll try again next time.
Man. Hey man, it's the holiday season coming up. And I know y'all gonna have off days. And
Yeah, hell yeah.
play some catch up on the All Points podcast.
Starting the 11th.
You know?
right.
Well, shoot. Check us out, listen to us, watch us on the videos, and try to get our numbers up. We're on the quest to 1,000 subscribers. I know it's a small number. It's a small number, but it's a big number to us. And we're on the quest to 100,000, so we can get that silver play button.
And then we can quit our jobs.
Exactly. We're
Don't you
trying
want us to quit our jobs?
Exactly.
We can do this every day.
Shoot. So like, just watch our videos. Subscribe if you haven't already. Share with your friends. Share with your family. And we
Share
just
with
trying
your-
to get the numbers up.
Yeah. Share with your sneaky links. Share
Exactly.
With that nigga down the street who don't wash himself.
I don't know what we have to do.
Shoot, you trying to cozy up to your girl because tax season coming up? Share the All Points podcast with her. Share some laughs and she'll share some cash. I'm guaranteed.
Exactly. And send us some questions and we'll answer some questions.
Wrap that shit up, B.
That's like we Tyler the Creator.
I also did time it. He talked about that shit for 8 minutes.
It's all good.
Ooh.
Jonathan don't know how to YouTube. That's all. He don't know how to YouTube. So it's
Yeah,
all
I don't
good.
know how to YouTube.
You don't.
All
You don't hit that subscribe button. Like us and share and comment.
Except for you, Stewie Lover. Fuck you.
Dang.
And with that, this is the All Points Podcast. I go by the name of A2.
This is Kyle.
Hope your wife pegs you with a radish.
Jonathan the Great.
And we
Ah.
Out of here. Peace.